Have you ever done something so stupid, so idiotic, that you have to just think and stop and reflect on what just happened because you can't even believe what just happened? That's where I'm at right now. So, hello everybody and welcome back to Serena Soapery. Today, we're doing a smoothie bowl soap. I'm excited for this one. I'm gonna be working with poppy seeds today for the first time. So let's get going. First off, I'm gonna be making the embeds. We're gonna be doing a couple different fruit type embeds. I'm gonna try to do some coconut shavings, some mango chunks, and some dragon fruit chunks. But first, we gotta melt down our white base. Actually, before I melt down my white base, I'm going to try to see if I can peel off some coconut shavings from this big block that I have. I've never done this before, so I have no idea if this will work. But you know, this channel is all about experimentation and weird techniques, so I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. Okay, that didn't really work. Okay, I'm gonna go for it a second time and see what happens. Okay, this is something. We can work with that. I think the longer shavings will be better because, you know, we're gonna be cutting it into bars. So you're only gonna realistically see like that much. So I'm gonna put this here. And let's try to make a lot of these. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, that's a good piece. That's a pretty good piece. I'll probably be putting them face down so this jagged edge isn't showing. We'll see. Okay, I think it's actually good to get like a variety of sizes. Oh, I just squished like 5 of them. Oh my God, okay. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna put these off to the side while we work on our other embeds. All right, we've got our white base melted down. This is just plain white shea butter base. So I'm gonna be adding some poppy seeds to this. This is supposed to kind of look like dragon fruit. I got these poppy seeds from Crafter's Choice, but you can get them at like a grocery store or something probably. I just couldn't find any at my grocery store. Maybe I was looking in the wrong section, I don't know. Okay, I'm not even gonna measure this. I'm just you know what, let's measure it. I'm gonna do spoonfuls. So, you know, let's start with like that much and see what happens. Oh yeah, I think a full spoonful would have been too much, but I think this looks really good. While we're waiting for this to cool down, I'm gonna mix up my mango base. For this, I'm going to do about 2/3 white base and 1/3 clear. For the mango base, I'm gonna be using a mixture of Tangerine Dream by Mad Micas and Pot of Gold by Mad Micas. Let's mix up our color for the mango. You know what? I found this Ye Olde Eye Poke Orange in my stash of colors. I think I might use this actually, and we'll add more yellow if we need it to be more yellow toned. So I'm just gonna do 1 drop of this and see what happens. That's pretty subtle. You know what? I'm actually scared to use this because I don't want it to turn too neon, so I'm gonna do the micas actually. Me? Indecisive? Never. Let's do a little bit of this orange. And in a white soap base, you do need more colorant to show through. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Pot of Gold in this too. Okay, this is really orange. I think I'm realizing that I don't know what a mango looks like. I actually have a mango in my fridge that I bought literally yesterday, not for this video, just because I like mangoes, but I can't find good ones often enough. So I think I'm actually gonna cut into that mango and see what it looks like, because I think it's been too long. But before we do that, let's check on our dragon fruit here. So I'm just gonna pour it into this blue mold here. Okay, that looks really good. I'm excited. Let's cut into the mango. This is a champagne mango from Whole Foods, in case you were wondering. I'm like presenting it like it's one of my micas. For this soap, I'll be using Champagne Mango by Whole Foods. Okay, all my knives are dirty for some reason. I just have this very comically tiny knife to cut this. Okay, I mean, it's yellow-orange like I thought, but it's more yellow? I don't know. I think I need to add more yellow. I'm close though, I'm close. That smells really good. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and come back. Oh my God, this mango is so sour. Now I know why it was on sale for $1. Okay, I'm gonna keep my little mango rind here for reference. And I think I'm gonna have to whip up a new base because this is too orange. Okay, for this time, I think I'm gonna do way more clear mica. And clear mica? What would that even be? I'm gonna do way more clear soap and less of the white soap. I'll do like 2 cubes. Let me just close this because knowing me, I will spill this everywhere. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of yellow. And then we'll add orange very tentatively. Tentatively. We'll add orange little by little until we get the color that we want. Already, this yellow is looking pretty close to this mango here. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna add the tiniest bit of orange. Okay, that's not bad. That's sort of like a mango. It's better than this, definitely. I don't know if we're gonna get this color spot on. I don't think I have the colors to do that, but that's pretty close, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna pour this because I think that's the closest we're gonna get. And now we gotta wait for these to set up and we'll be back for the assembly. All right, we are back. We've got our embeds unmolded here. I think they look pretty good. So I'm gonna chunk these up and we'll be adding them to the top of the soap. I found a bigger knife, so I'm gonna put these off to the side. If we need them, then I'll chunk them up later, but we'll just start with these for now. So I want pretty big chunks. These give us a nice variety of sizes to work with, so I'm gonna put these off to the side. That cut much smoother than I was expecting. Okay, that looks cool. I'm into that. All right, we've got all of our embeds here. So let's go ahead and get to mixing the base up. So for this first layer, I'm just gonna be doing clear soap. So let's do some Flash Dance. I love this color so much. I'm gonna do a lot because I want it to be kind of opaque. I'm gonna do a little bit more of the Flash Dance. This looks so pretty. I saw a chunk go in there. I did not see that when I was mixing it. All right, we're gonna wait for this to set up a little bit before we do our next layer.
Set up a little bit. That didn't happen.
I'm gonna be doing a thicker layer for this next layer, so the top layer can be kind of thin and these can stick out on top. For the next layer, we're gonna be doing Pow Pow Purple from Mad Micas. Am I the only person who likes Squirt? I feel like it's so underrated. We're gonna go ahead and swirl this. And I'm going down into the bottom layer. Okay, the bottom layer is really hard. I think I screwed this up. It's okay. We are going to persevere.
Oh no, this is not going to end well.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna let this harden and then I'm gonna take it out of the mold and we're gonna start over. Have you ever done something so stupid, so idiotic, that you have to just think and stop and reflect on what just happened because you can't even believe what just happened? That's where I'm at right now. So we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna shut my ass up. I'm gonna take this seriously because that was probably my biggest soap fail I've ever had. But we're gonna try this again. And I'm gonna not be stupid this time. So I'm gonna reuse this because it's perfectly good still. And I think it'll actually be cool if these two colors mix. I was actually thinking of mixing the colors, but I ended up not doing that. So I think we're just gonna do it and see what happens. And then the next layer, I think I'm just gonna do this purple. I think that'll look really good. Ooh, this is such a pretty color though. All right, I'm not gonna wait as long this time. I'm gonna go ahead and start melting down my other layer. All right, for this layer, I think I'm still gonna do both of the colors, but I'm gonna do more of the flash dance in this one. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. It's similar, which is what I wanted, but there is a distinction because I want the swirl to kind of be subtle. I don't want it to be like super swirled up. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. And this is still pretty liquid. I can feel it under there. So I think we'll be good this time around. That was a humbling experience, to say the least. That was probably my biggest soap fail on and off camera. I think if I was off camera, I probably wouldn't have pushed so hard to save it. But you know, being on camera, I don't know, makes you do stupid things, I guess. Okay, I can feel it going to the bottom layer easily. Ew. That looks disgusting. It formed a skin so fast. I'm gonna take the skin off actually, and then I'm gonna use that as the next layer to hold the embeds in place. This is probably the most chaotic video I've ever done. All right, we've got a nice skin forming. I really don't know how that swirl is gonna turn out, but we're gonna find out together. All right, time for my favorite part, which is putting on the embeds. Now we really don't want this top part of the soap to be hot because these are very thin, these will melt. So I wanna be careful of that. Just to glue the embeds in place. We gotta work quick here. Okay, despite all of our challenges with this soap, I think it's actually gonna turn out pretty good. Okay, that was a small nightmare, but I think hopefully the end results will be worth it, so I'll see you back for the cutting. All right, we are back and we have the soap unmolded. I am slightly skeptical of this one, not gonna lie. All right, I'm scared to look in the middle. Okay, that's underwhelming.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I really like the dragon fruit cube though. I think that looks good at least. The shavings look good too. The swirl is subtle, which is what I wanted, but it's not as swirly as I wanted. Let's cut the other bars. Okay, that one has a cute swirl in there, actually. The coconut of this one looks really cool too. Okay, I like that bar. Doesn't really look like a smoothie, but you know, it's abstract. Here's the last bar. I think the dragon fruit pieces turned out really cool. Thank you for sticking with me through all of the trials and tribulations. I actually really like that swirl right there. It looks like a wave. I hope you learned something. I know I did. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.